Crazy. Hey, hey, y'all. Funny. Close your door, baby. Close your door, boo boo. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that's why I couldn't respond to you back because I was getting ready to get on and Pootie was distracting me, okay? Pootie was definitely distracting. Pootie was distracting, but here's the thing. Thank you for the thank you, basketball. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pootie was definitely distracting me, y'all, but even Pootie get it, okay? At 5 years, at his old age, okay? I can truly say my child has definitely been here before. I appreciate the collaboration. Sometimes you got to appreciate the collaboration with your kids because they will teach you, okay? They will definitely make you realize, okay? They will bring you back to reality quickly. Me and Pootie has definitely been having our moments, okay? We've been having our power struggle as any parent and child, do, period. You're going to have your power struggles, but it's all beloved. And I had dropped something on the way coming, pushing the live button. I dropped some. And he comes in here, smiles, said, Pootie, go pick that up because I have OCD. I like things to be in place. As you can see, I'm doing my table in place. I like things to be in place. And he started smiling. I said, well, what's so funny? He says, well, since you gave me that candy, I'm okay with helping you. And I couldn't do that but laugh. You know what I'm saying? He was like, since you gave me something, okay? Since you giving me something, since you supplying my need and demand, I'm okay with participating. And it was so cute because he was dead serious, okay? He was dead serious. He was like, since you gave me a supply to demand, I'm okay with supporting the cause. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That was a reality point right there. That was a reality point. Hello, Terrence. Hello. That was the reality point. You know what I'm saying? Since you give me what I want, I'm going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. I loved it. That showed character. That shows reciprocity. I never have to worry about my child getting misused in any way. I like that. I loved it. That shows character. That shows he's thinking on his feet. And with today's society, kids going to school, you just want to make sure that they are leaders in their own right. At least I felt confident. Even though I felt bamboozled, I felt confident about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is going to use that one, okay? Nobody is going to use that one, period. Okay, I felt real confident about that whole little, nobody's going to use that one. Nobody is definitely going to misuse that one. Not that one, okay? Not, I ain't going to have to worry about that, okay? Because he already knows the true meaning of reciprocity. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Hello. Razor. Hello, Eater. Ooh. Okay. Hello. Everybody that's coming in, please hit the like button. Sharon is Karen. It says, Oh, thank you. Who was that? Hold on. It's going fast. Kate, hello, Kate. How are you? It says our name is Kate, and thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't take it personal, swelling. Okay. Okay. Emily, hello. Okay. Love the wig. I'm not wearing one. Okay. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Thank you, Emily. You look like you do what? Hold on. Let me get you up out of here. There's some things I do not tolerate. I'm nosy. Okay. Kate and twins. Oh, Kate and twins. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You make great lives. Thank you. I appreciate it, Annie. I appreciate it. I'm all up in the live. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's get into it because we know how to do it. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. Yes, I'm in the live. I do read the comments. I have to do my own monetizing, which is fine. Okay, hello. Happy Saturday, y'all. I'm slow rolling, I'm slow pacing. I got time today, okay? I got time today. I do. I do. I don't know. I guess it's retrograde kind of let up. I'm making more time to where it won't be a rush thing. I'm getting more organized. Truth be told, that's what it is. I'm getting more organized. Um, which is a new step for me. It's definitely a new step for me. I'm getting more organized. I could truly say that for me. I am not a organized person, but I'm getting more organized. Okay, let's get out of here that don't belong. They don't belong. Okay, thank you for the gift. The Sunday. Okay. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the Sunday. Okay, so let's get into it because we know how to do it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip the message, switch to get in where you fit in. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy birthday, my Aries. Okay. Happy birthday, my Aries. Okay, please hit the like button as you come in. It is more than welcome and appreciated. Okay. I am slow and steady, but I am doing my own personal monetizing. So hey, if I don't catch it the first time, if you repeat it, I'll catch it the second time. Okay. Now you can follow me on other platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things in that nature. Don't forget about my super chat and gifts. Okay, Amazon list is definitely in the description tab. You can also find me on Etsy. Okay, if you like pendulum readings, psychic minute readings, palm readings, things of that nature, I also do that as well. If you have questions, Cashapp and PayPal is at the end of the collective. Okay, I will be glad to answer your question. You submit your payment. How do I submit my payment, you ask? Okay. Look in the description tab. You are going to see a link tree, which is my website. Go to that link tree. Let me know you paid, or I will hear a ding dong to this other phone. Okay. And then I can put you on the list. Okay. Now, Cash App PayPal questions is at the end of the collective. Okay. So that means at the end of Pisces. Okay. We got to go through all 12 zodiac signs. I'm pretty quick, but I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time, okay? What's the blockage of your situation? It's basically what today's topic. If you do not see it, Cash App PayPal is after that, okay? Now that we got that out the way. Jessica, hello. Shadow, hello. Happy birthday, Shadow. Hello. Thank you. I love your lines. You're so pretty. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, like I said, if I don't catch you in the first beginning, if you repeat it, I will definitely catch you and get you up out of here. I know trolls, people don't have nothing else to do. Okay, obviously. What do we have in the cards today? Okay. Let's see. What do we have in the cards today? Let's find out. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Aries, happy birthday to my Aries baby. Aries, let's get into it because we know how to do it. How fast can I shuffle? I can shuffle pretty fast, but I'm in your business. Some of these people have nothing to do. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm getting them up out of here. If they stay long enough, I'll get them. If they stay long enough, I will definitely get them. Like once I block them, okay? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. To all my new subscribers, welcome. To all my old subscribers, y'all have definitely been the realest, okay? Thank you. Have you ever been... Okay, let's get into it. And as they come, now if you my old subscribers, just ignore them. Okay, I will get to them. They're just trolling. They have nothing else to do. Okay, I apologize in ahead of time. That's all with YouTube. Okay, you get the weirdos, you get strange people. That's what it's like anyway. People that think lackster of themselves. Okay, people that don't. How they say they don't think highly of themselves, so they expect you not to think highly of yourself. Okay, okay. So let's see, what's the blockage? Aries. Okay, we're gonna start Aries at 1450. Shout out to my time stepper Quinn. I don't know if she's gonna be in here tonight, but normally she's at work and she time steps freely for you guys. I appreciate her. You should appreciate her. Okay, she's well appreciated here, and thank you. Okay, she is well appreciated up over here. You got to show appreciation where you can. because she does it on her spare time and she don't have to do it, but she does it for us. So I definitely appreciate it. Okay. Oh, wait. Confusion. Okay, was the card that flipped over for Aries, but I'll put it back in. Let's get into it. Aries, what could be the blockage of you and your situation? I hope you're not confused. If you are, baby, we about to get it clear today. Okay. Not my type. Incomplete. Perfect seeker. Ooh. I've heard this before. And I mean, this is for my Aries. I've heard this before. I did hear this before. And I don't know. I have Aries in my chart, so I'm not sure. Okay. You got seeking perfection. Okay. Incomplete and not my type. I've heard this before. Take what resonates. We're going to go in details. Let's get the tarot. Now, here's what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking. Okay. There's some Aries out there that have a type, okay? I've heard that, and I think everybody should have a type. No judgment, okay? If you do, I'm not about to go in because that's your preference. Everybody should have a preference, okay? Okay? But this preference, Aries, is what's incomplete. Now, I don't know if this preference is incomplete while your fumble or their fumble. What's incomplete for my Aries? Okay, because I need to know. The high priestess. Okay, you may be keeping it to yourself. Look. I no lie, no tea, no shame. Okay, I think transparency is a must. If a person say you, for instance, because we're talking about Aries, if you say, okay, that's not my type of girl, that's not my type of man, that's not my type of woman, that's not my type, to each his own, okay? But you got to be transparent. What's not my type for my Aries? You got to be transparent because I'm very transparent. I don't have a type. I just have allergic reaction to BS. And I'm very transparent on that, okay? I'm very, with the Four of Swords, yeah, you have to be more transparent. Seeking perfection. What's seeking perfection, okay? What may be blocking you in your situation, Aries? You're not transparent. Okay, yeah. The high priestess to the Hierophant. You may be not being transparent. I'm very transparent about the things I don't like. For the third party. Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Moon. Okay, you might not be transparent. And look, there's nothing wrong with having a type, Aries. I'm gonna be honest, but being transparent with your type is very important. There's nothing wrong with having a type. As you know, as you can see, I'm a big girl. Everybody don't like big girls. Okay, and then you got some people that like skinnier girls. You got some people that like, men, women, vice versa, flip it, switch it. Okay, there's a type in everybody. Okay, but being transparent on that is very important. With the Four of Swords to the Hierophant, this could even be a connection. Being transparent, marriage, job, person, place, thing. Give me more on seeking perfection. It's giving me like somebody's not transparent on their needs. Okay. The Lover. Yep. Somebody, hey Lori, somebody's not transparent on a need. There's needs, choices. Lovers come out choice. Okay. Somebody's not being transparent. Okay. What I mean is somebody not speaking up. Okay. Somebody is not speaking up. Now here's the thing. You can have a type with the High Priestess. That means keeping something to your chest and not being expressed. The Four of Swords mean you allow things to go forward. I can't, if you're not my type, I can't allow it to be with you. Okay? And type can mean communication, type can mean looks, type can mean a lot, incomplete. Here's the thing. The Empress. Taurus energy. At the bottom of the cup, Queen of Swords. Libra and Gemini energy. That's air energy right there. Somebody's not being open, honest. Honest. Somebody's not being honest. They're not. I'm okay with being, I'm okay with not being people type. And see, that's what you got to get realize. you, if I'm glad I'm not everybody's type, you know. If this is vice versa, let's say Aries, somebody's saying that you're not their type, baby, be okay with that. Be okay with that. Because that allows your type to come in. High vibrational only, okay? That allows your type to come in. That allows the BS to end. That allows you to carry on towards something better, okay? The old saying is when one door closed, 50 of them open. Okay, I do believe in that. I am a stand believing that, and it is proof in my life. When one door closed, more opportunities come. Okay, what somebody else don't like is another person's gem. Okay, give me on not my type for area. I truly believe in that. I do believe in that. It's happened too many times in my life. I'm telling you, by experience. Okay, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, somebody didn't take action. What's the lover and seeking perfection? What's the lover? I hope they find what they looking for. Okay, the 3 of Wands. I hope they find what they looking for, baby. Get out the way. I'm hearing move. Get out the way by Ludacris. Okay, the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I hope they find what they looking for. At the bottom, that it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's karma. I hope they find what they're looking for. I wouldn't be crying too much. Aries, if you're the person that it's not their, baby, I hope they find what they're looking for. There's a choice in everything. So what the blockage is, you got to realize in life, you're not always going to be picked, okay? You also got to realize everybody ain't going to be clapping for you. Everybody ain't going to find you desirable. But what's the inside look like? With the Empress here, this is balance. You got to be balanced. Confidence is definitely key in your life. Empress energy means wise enough to wait, okay? Everybody gets a turn. Wheel of Fortune, this wheel do turn, okay? The wheel just don't stay stuck. It actually turns, okay? In life. If you have been let go, picked over, picked on the baby, your opportunity is definitely coming in, okay? Vice versa, if somebody has picked over you, Aries, and looked over you and felt you're imperfect, there is not, and the funny thing about this is so funny, but seeking perfection, good luck with that one, okay? Good luck with that one. I've seen the ugliest girls have the most best personalities, and I've seen the most cutest girls have the best heart inside. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it all, okay? But if you're looking for a type, if you're looking outside looking in, you're not going to find it. You're right. There is no special perfection if you're looking outside and in. And everybody has their equal amount of shadow work, okay? I got my toxic trait. You got your toxic trait. It's all about compatibility. And it says incomplete right here. It's not you, Aries. It's them. They're incomplete, okay? There is no perfect person. So, hey, Aries, if they're looking for a perfect person, good luck with that one. Okay? Good luck with that one. Wish you well. Okay? Move out this person's way and let them go on where they need to go, honey. Let them get it, baby. Move it. Move it. Move out that way. Move out there. Move the hell out their way, okay? Move out their way. Taurus, okay? Taurus. Taurus. What's blocking your situation? Hello, everybody. Please hit the like button if you just came in. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button as well. We'd love to have you on the team. Now, also hit the notification button so you'll know when I come in. Because like I said, y'all, I am trying my best to get it together, be prompt, you know. I am doing the best I can. I'm trying. I've gotten better. Those that have been watching me and rocking with me know I've gotten better, okay? But sometimes when I schedule my lives, life be life, and it's so does Tristan, okay? I have a 5-year-old. I have to deal with at times, and he might not be ready, okay, for me to start working, okay? So thank y'all for bearing with me as well, okay? But hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, okay? If you are waiting for Cash App PayPal questions, it is definitely at the end, okay? How do you pay for that? Look in the description tab. Follow the more button, and you're going to see my website. You can pay for it there. Now, that is at the end after Pisces, okay? So, let's get into it. We're at Taurus, okay, where my Taurus is at. Okay, let's see what the blockage in your situation, Taurus. Okay, no judgment. Let's see. Indecision, okay? Demanding in reverse and not trusting the process. Taurus, you may not be trusting something, a process, a situation. You might not even be trusting the divine, okay? And that can happen, especially when you've been in a relationship and you are not trusting a situation, okay? You may not be trusting the situation. You may not be trusting a situation at all, okay? You may not be. You may not be, okay? With demanding in reverse, it's like you're allowing it to play out because you don't trust it. It's giving me trust. With indecision here, okay, you may be deciding to go another way. Okay, could be with a relationship or partnership. This could be with anybody. You may be deciding to go a different way, go down a different path. Okay, you could be deciding that. Let's see what indecision is for my Taurus. The Eight of Wands, okay? Yeah, you may be deciding to go another way. To the Seven of Pentacles. And demanding in reverse. The Two of Wands. Yeah. It seems like with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you may be going a different way, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you do go a different way, if you do go the opposite way, okay, to the Hangman, you will definitely see something different. You will see a lot of things different, okay? The Hangman is looking upside down. You may be wanting to pull your energy back from a situation so you can decide, okay? You might be afraid to make a mistake as well, Taurus. You might be afraid that you're making the wrong decision to choose that. It's giving me there's no wrong or right. Balance, okay? With the Hangman. Give me more on the Hangman. This could be walking away from something, walking to something. Take what resonates is different for you all. Here's the World here, okay? And the Justice, Libra energy. You might be deciding to close something out. Not deal with it anymore. Not work there anymore, I'm hearing as well. With the Seven of Pentacles. Not invest in something. Give me some on the Seven of Pentacles. You don't trust the situation. This could even be a journey. With Two of Wands, you don't trust the journey anymore. With the Five of Swords to the Strength. It's taking you everything you have. Leo energy. You might be dealing with the Leo as well. Virgo as well. It's taking you everything you have to deal with this situation. This could be you going at a job that you really don't want to be at. Okay? This could be that as well. It's taking everything you have. Hypothetically speaking, at the end of the day, what's the outcome with the Strength? What's the outcome with the Strength? You have the Knight of Wands. You want to take action something and do something different. What's indecision? That's what's blocking you. You can't make up your mind. To the Page of Wands. Yeah, you can't make up your mind. To a Four of Cups. If you're struggling with something, you can't make an indecision. Right now, with demanding, it looks like you're falling back until you can. You could be praying about it as well. You could be trying to get clarity as well. Okay, you could even be getting a reading as well. until you get a clear decision. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, you can't get a clear decision. I would suggest you to wait, and you're doing that. So if you're waiting to see what's happening next, that is kind of the right thing. Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, until you speak to somebody. You could be waiting to move. You could be waiting on to take action. You could be waiting to close something out. Okay? You could be waiting. There's a conversation gonna happen. What about this conversation? Give me something on the Ace of Swords. Here's the thing. You got to make sure that person wants to talk, okay? Because if that person doesn't want to talk, it's judgment time. Okay? I'm not known. Apology and stability. Might have a lot to do with your stability, okay, and an apology. Before you make a decision, you could be looking for an apology. Before you uproot your stability, or you could be having a conversation that whatever this is that you may need to take action on might uproot someone else's stability. Take what resonates, okay? And that's what I got for Taurus. It has a lot to do with stability. Living with somebody, coexisting with somebody, you moving as well. I kept saying moving, okay? There could be some movement. Let me get that card. There's a decision that definitely needs to be made. Okay? Okay, got it. Gemini. Jim. What's the blockage in your situation, Gemini? Let's see, my love. My Jerusalem. Let's see what the blockage is, Gemini. The blockage for my Gemini, unavailable. Okay, that would make sense. That speaks for it all. Too much work, yeah. Playing victim. You know what, Gemini? I'm not even gonna lie. I have a Gemini family member. Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but baby, okay, I have a Gemini daughter. I love her, okay? Not speaking against her. I love her. But this message is absolutely the fuck right. Okay, it is right. Okay, it is definitely right. Gemini, here's the thing. I'm going to get straight to the message before I even do the tarot. Stop going toward people that are unavailable. Stop. I had to stop it. Stop it. Stop. That's all I'm going to say. Stop. If they show you an inch of not interested, stop. And this ain't okay. Understand this, Gemini. This ain't the showing you I'm not interested like in the middle of a relationship. This is like in the beginning. Okay, like I said, I have a daughter, and I always tell her. I used to tell her a long time ago, girl, stop chasing people that ain't chasing you. And that's the same thing. Stop chasing people that ain't chasing you. Here's the thing about this. Red flash, rip with the red dog, banners has definitely been given to you. Like you get a one to two strike minimum. Boundaries is definitely needed with this situation. Too much work. Gemini, you guys are loving. You put too much work into unavailable people. These people, baby, that's a railroad track. It's going Lord knows where. You put too much work. Too passive, okay? Too passive. And once you being railroad, now you're the victim. No, ma'am. We're not doing that. Okay, accountability is definitely needed. Like I said, I love you, but This is what you invest in. You invest in people that don't invest in you. And then when they don't invest in you, you feel like you got to put more work in it. No, that be the time to cut it. Okay? Not being rude, not being on the side, but if they're not investing in you, like I just said, if you in the beginning of the live, I told you my 5-year-old, and not hey, I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. If my 5-year-old know that he's not gonna participate in nothing unless it's invested in him, it's about time you realize, Gemini, that's the way of society. He's a G2 kid, okay? And he said specifically out of his mouth, if you would not have given me that candy, I don't think I would have been much of a service to you. I laughed because that is definitely equal reciprocity. I couldn't even say nothing. I gave him something, he gave me something. Exchange. Now, hey, it could be energy, it could be time. That's included as well. If somebody texts you, I was on TikTok. I text a friend. Okay, this could be friend, family, take what resonate. We're not even gonna think into the box. I text my friend at 7:32 yesterday. I didn't get a text back until 1 something. You know what that told me? 1, you're either too busy. Two, do not text back. And 3, I am not gonna overextend. That told me something right there. That late text, that text at all, or not responding at all speaks volume. Okay? Speaks volume. And this is what I said, and I meant it, and I'm going to say it again, and I meant it with my chest hanging out. Okay? Friend, family, lover, I don't care who it is. I am not going to text you. I'll be damn if I overextend to any situation before you be calling me, explaining to me why I'm not responding before I be calling you, explaining to you why I text you again. I know that was real fast, so let me break it down and chop and screw it again. Before I text that person again, they will be calling me, explaining to me why I'm not responding to anything that they're texting from this point on, because I feel like this. The next day, I wasn't priority. I wasn't the top of the list. I wasn't important. I'm okay with being rejected at that moment, okay? But a text is only, hey, I'm busy. I will call you tomorrow. Or, yo, I seen it. A like. Hey, it only takes 2 seconds to text somebody back and say, hey. Now, if they don't respond, that leaves an assumption. And 9 times out of 10, they say assumptions make a fool out of yourself, right? Okay, well, I'm just that fool because I'm not going to text you back. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And that's that passive. Gemini, stop overworking a process that don't need to be worked. If there's no equal reciprocity, baby, hey, they unavailable. Accept that and roll with it. Don't even think too twice about it. Don't even get in your feelings about it. Yes, don't even get 5 of Pentacles. Now you're taking a loss. Here's a loss here. That is just their loss. Period. It's their loss. And it shouldn't be your loss. It's their loss. If you feel like you've done put all you can, and see, that's the problem. You put all you can. You put all your eggs in the bunch. You put all your shells in the bunch. You thought it was going to be bubbling. Timing is everything. Slow down, okay? What's victim for Gemini that you shouldn't be playing, okay? King of Cups, you in your feelings. You in your feelings. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Lesson learned, right? Right, okay? Lesson learned. With equal reciprocity. Lesson learned. That's not you being a bitch. That's just you validating your energy and time. That's not you being, oh, she's just being a bitch. Nope. You validating your energy and time. Too much of this will get you to learn to stop dealing with people like that. Period. Stop falling for the okie doke. That includes family and friends too. Stop falling for the okie doke. Because I'm going to tell you, what's concerning me may not be concerning you. But what's concerning you, make sure you keep it at you. Because what's concerning me may be concerning me, and I might be trying to fix it out. There's no need to play victim here. There's no need to play victim, okay? Accountability is very important in this situation, and that could be the blockage, okay? Accountability is very important. First time, shame on them. Second time, shame on you. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Accountability is very important. First time, shame on them. Second time, shame on you. Some of y'all like the repeat processes, repeat patterns, take these people back. Knowing that they unavailable, knowing they didn't treat you right the first time. You like to give chances after chances. No, it only take once, maybe twice. But that's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Once, maybe twice. We ain't gonna be sitting here drinking champagne. Oh, Bobby's still treating me like crap 10 years ago. No, no. Mm-mm. Because out of the first 10 years, the first 2 years, you should have gotten the point. The point should be definitely clear. Okay? That you're overextending, that you're doing too much. That this person is definitely unavailable. And if they're unavailable, let them go to the road less travel. What's unavailable for Gemini? Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Let them go wherever they need to go. You got other things going on with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. This is their loss. You're their loss. You are their loss, honey. Okay? What's the Ace of Pentacles? You they lost. Mm-hmm. The Eight of Wands. It's okay taking the L, but it's not okay for taking the whole bunch of them. Gemini, what you got to learn with the 10th Sagittarius energy, you could be dealing with Sagittarius, you have it in your chart. What you got to learn is this. Here's the thing, and this is definitely gonna save your life. I'm gonna drop a gem, and that's for anybody that's listening. This is free will, okay? What you gotta learn is this: everybody ain't for everybody, but you will find somebody for somebody, okay? Everything ain't for you, and it's okay. It's okay. If everybody liked you, there will probably be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If everybody liked you, you will probably have a problem. Okay? You'll probably have a problem. So there's no need to overextend. There's no need. There's no need. Anybody that cares for you or grow to care for you for your next relationship, partnership, friendship will grow with you. Okay? Know that. They will grow with you. They will grow with you. Because like I said, in 5 minutes, I learned that my 5-year-old knows what reciprocity is. He taught me. He got me right on together. He did teach me something. And it only took a short period of time. Because that's let me know the boundary level that I have with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's at the age of 5. So sometimes, Gemini, you got to teach people how to treat you. Okay? Sometimes you got to teach people how to treat you. And it's okay. Okay? So listen to Journey, Gemini, okay? Start teaching people how to treat you. Listen to Journey, okay? Cancers. Let's see Cancers. Let's see Cancers. Take what resonates to link the last Cancers. What's the blockage? Cancers. What's the blockage in your situation? Cancers. Cancers. What's the blockage? Somebody may feel like they have unfinished business with you, Cancers. Boy, that's the blockage. People feel like they have ownership. Now, I don't know. Take what resonates. This is Retreat on Social Untold Story, okay? And here's the blockage, Cancers. If they're gone, okay, it's giving me having no contact, okay? That's what it's giving me, having no contact, okay? It's giving me Cancers may change their mind. Okay, having no contact. Cancers just might change their mind. The Krabby Patties, they have a heart of gold. They're always nurturing and loving. I get it. What's the untold story for the Cancers, okay? And it went sideways, the Ace of Pentacles, sideways. I'm going to take that, okay? You may not be talking to this person or even want to talk to this person. Take what resonates, justice. Yeah, you may be going to court, okay? You may not even be thinking about this because the Ace of Pentacles is an olive branch. This could have something to do with karma too. You might not even be thinking about this, Cancers. I'm going to be honest. With justice on the ace of pentacles, somebody could be one to hesitantly give you a knowledge branch, but with the justice, that's balance. I don't think you care. Okay, and see, that's something people got to learn about the cancers too. They limit of give a fuck, okay, is like zero or none, okay? That's one thing about the cancers too. See, that's the small print nobody reads. The Knight of Swords. You might have, yeah, this is conversation, Gemini energy. You might have somebody that may have ran from you, blocked you, maybe wanted to talk to you or giving you halfway conversation with the Ace of Pentacles, like a text here, a notification here. You may be entertaining it. Give me more on the Knight of Swords. You may be entertaining. Some of y'all are entertaining it with the Justice, with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could have took their sweet time, giving you an apology, discuss or be reconciliation. You could be going to court. This could be a court case as well. Somebody pussyfooted around with the untold story. There's some unfinished business that somebody feels like they have, and for some reason, Cancer, I kind of think they feel like that on their own. Yeah, the Two of Cups. This could be a partnership or relationship. It could even be business partner. What's the untold story? Okay. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is keeping this person up at night. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles with this collaboration. Maybe they collaborated with you and you just decided that, you no longer want to put your energy to it, will retreat, or maybe they ghost you or something like that. But at the end of the day, the Ace of Pentacles, it could be a hesitation. And I'm definitely going to tell you with the Justice here. It's deserved. Thank you, Adrian, for the 100, babe. Thank you. It's deserved. I'm getting like some energy cancels, like with the Justice here, slap down on the Ace of Pentacles. That speaks volume, okay? I mean, it just slapped down on it, It's like I would reach out, but Cancer may not answer, may ignore me, may leave me on red, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's justice, okay? That's that. Yeah, maybe me on red, perhaps. It all depends on what it is that I say. I may not get the response that's necessary because cancers, y'all emotional, so it all depends on what day of the week you might pop off. You might pop off. It all depends on what day of the week. You know what I'm saying? It is. Okay, where you are on your journey, where you are. Wrong or right, you may be justified. Justice is here. You may be justified to pop off. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Whoever this is, they know. Okay? What's the Knight of Swords? They know. Even though they the Knight of Swords, they are definitely balancing this in their head. Like with the Nine of Swords here, baby, they thinking about it. With the Four of Cups, yeah, they feel the rejection all over them. Okay, they is scared and shaking in their boots. So basically what the blockage is, this person ain't got balls of steel. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. This person does not have balls of steel. This is not Superman here. This is not Superman here. This person does not have balls of steel. They do not. They chicken head. They is chicken. They is scared, okay? They are scared to confront the situation. They are scared. And 9 times out of 10, if you do something to a Cancer, you should be. You should be. You should be. I know there's some like mean, manipulating, addictive Cancer, but I don't feel that energy. I don't feel that energy. Because if a Cancer was mean and manipulating, this story will go on and on and on. It'd be some clapback, it'd be some pettiness, But I don't feel that. This is an untold story, unsociable retreat. This is those Cancers that left this alone, let it be, pull back their energy and went on, and somebody still think that they got a place. In reality form, they don't, okay? I'm just kind of feeling like in reality form it's hitting them that they don't have a place, okay? And they just afraid to close something out. Okay, they just afraid. Baby, close that thing out. I always say, baby, close it out. Pay your dues and go on with your life. Okay, that's all it is. Whether it's family dues, whether it's karma dues, pay your dues and go on with your life. Okay, at this point, there's nothing untold. Okay, it's all in my head. Okay, it's all in your head, baby. Whoever this is, yeah, addiction. This person got addiction, okay, and passion. I think it's all in their head. What I tell you, whoever the cancers I'm talking about, they know damn well you about to deny. They know it. They feel it in their soul. They feel it in their soul. This is not funny. Putty, in a minute, hold on, Pootie. They feel it in their soul, baby. They know it. They feel it in their soul. Leos. Leo. Leos, what's the blockage in your situation? Leo. Welcome, everybody. Hit the like button if you just came in. Subscribe to the team. Appreciate you. And ahead of time, if you have, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Let's see, Leos. Oh, Willy Billy. Oh, Willy Billy. Let's see, what's the blockage in your situation, Leos? Seeking perfection. Okay. Who else had that, Aries? Fix them. Good. Holding on. I'm still holding on. Leo. Okay. You are there. Take my resonates, okay, Leo? It might be you, it might be them. I haven't got the tarot out, but I'm going to definitely tell you what I see with these three cards, okay? Fixing them, first of all, might be the problem, okay? You come to realize you may not be able to fix them, and you just realize flat out there is no fixing this situation. Take what resonates, okay? Okay, there's no fixing this, okay? This is unfixable. This is unfixable, okay? Go to your corners. Go to your corners. Somebody could be looking at you as perfection, that you may want be perfection. You may want perfection. Okay? You may want that perfection. Okay? Maybe you are looking for the picture perfect perfection. I don't know. Let's see. But this is something you're standing firm on. Okay, and like I said in the beginning with Aries, you could be dealing with the Aries, okay, or have Aries in your chart. There's no such thing as perfection, but it is a type, okay? You're the Queen of Cups, okay? This is loving, okay? Which, hey, if you want love and that's all you want, you deserve that, okay? Okay, if you want love and that's what you want, Leos, you deserve that. Everybody. People will do anything besides love, okay? They just will. I don't know why, but it is. With the Four of Pentacles, with holding on. I love when my cards match. You're holding on to that. You are and you should, okay? Ain't nothing to do but to do it. It's hard for people to just love genuinely these days. Well, fix it them. Okay, some of y'all might decide not to fix them, okay? And that is a good thing. With the 6 of Wands to the 8 of Wands, okay? A lot of fire, a lot of action taking, okay? You are a fire sign. You can figure out, you know what? I might as well just move past this situation because there's nothing to hold on to and there is nothing to fix, okay? If you're not, you should feel that way, okay? Everybody's not perfect, but Jesus, if I have to dress you, comb your hair, brush your teeth, I might as well just get a child or a dog, okay? I'm just saying. Some people act that way. 7 of Wands. You could be 7, and luck is definitely on your side. You could have the 2 of Wands. This is a decision that you really have to make, okay? Whether this is about someone, with someone, this could be a lifestyle as well, I'm hearing. This is definitely could be a lifestyle. This could also be a journey, okay? A decision. This also be a journey. This could have a lot to do with religion as well. Take what resonates for some of y'all, okay? You could be going from Christian to religion. You can go from Catholic to spiritual. Take what resonates, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. This could also be career as well. I'm hearing in my good ear as well. There's something that you may be seeking perfection in. You may be trying to master, okay? You may have been working very hard. This is something that you love to do. And you holding on to it. You holding on to it. And if you love to do it, I would say hold on to it. Justice. I would say hold on to it. If you love to do it, you will hold on to it. If they love you, they will hold on to you. There's no need to fix the situation. The tower is at the bottom of the deck. Under it, you got the Chariot. Some of y'all are going to move past this because it's starting so much conflict, okay, with the world. This could be online as well. Some of y'all are just going to move past it. Like, I might need to do something else, but I'm not going to give up the passion. Okay, you can't fix it. Let's hold on. The Strength card, Leo energy. Some of y'all are holding on with the Three of Wands. You may not do it as much. It may be turning you. And here's the thing. If it's stagnant, that's just like when I started my channel, it gets stagnant. I love to do it. So it's not like I do it because I expect something. I do it because I love to do it. I do it all day, whether it's personal, whether I'm on TikTok, whether I'm on Hitsy, whether I'm on Facebook doing a personal, whether I'm on Instagram doing a reel. I do it regardless. I'm going to do it regardless. And a lot of people seek perfection. Seek perfection can mean I'm willing to do it for them all the time. Watch that. I don't know where that came from, but that was a download. Watch that. Okay? Watch people like that. Yeah, the Six of Cups. There we go with that reciprocity. Watch that. Okay? If they know you love to do it, that don't mean they disregard your boundaries. Okay? Or if this person loves you, that don't mean the boundaries are disregarded. A lot of people get comfortable with that. I could truly say that I had a reading yesterday, and the girl was like, when we first started out, he was opening the door, and things were going, and stuff in that nature. I will. Be careful about what you print, Smith. Okay? Beware. Okay. What was I at? Okay, yeah. I was doing a reading, and the girl was telling me, and she was like, in the beginning of the relationship, he was opening the door, he was opening the car, he was doing this, and he was doing that, and XYZ and XYZ. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then I asked her, I said, now what? And he's like, well, he's not doing all that. I said, well, what changed? So she got to telling me different things that happened in a relationship. But the overall topic is what changed is people stop expecting it. That's what changed. People stop expecting it. Or people start expecting it. Take what resonates or where you fit on the spectrum. Okay? It's a routine. People will start overlooking your boundaries due expectation. So that could be the blockage here, Leo. People will start overlooking your boundaries due to expectation. They will. They will. Now, here's the thing. With the Leo, the lion here, it can be real touchy because, I got Leo on my card, and the raw may not be as good. Okay? The raw might not come as good. Yeah, the King of Cups. So, yeah, there's love. You're a lovable person to the Page of Wands. That raw, though, that raw may not be as good. And that's like stepping on a lion's toe too many times, and then they have to get your ass up off of it. They have to get your ass up off of them. They will ignore you a couple of times. They will. I'll ignore you a couple of times. But don't ever back a lion in the corner, baby. Okay? They will ignore you a couple of times. Don't let this love and these emotions get it twisted, okay? Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, don't let these emotions get it twisted. with the Four of Cups, because if you do, rejection is right around the corner. That's a Leo for you. I'm gonna tell you, that's a Leo for you. Don't that seek perfection only can go so far. It can go fix them. It can only go so far. If they feel Leo feels like they're backed up in corner, this is one thing I know. If you step on their lying toes, they will get you up off of them. So you may be holding on to an outcome, but I can truly, truly say it's expectations. That's the problem. And that might be the blockage. People may be expecting something from you. Okay, they might got too comfortable, and you might just have to, raw a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to that point, boundary is definitely needed for this one too, as well, Leo. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh God. Virgo, Virgo. The Virgo is the word. Let's get into it, Virgo. Take what resonates, Virgo, and leave the rest. Okay, hit the like button. Hey, Leo. I need to check on my Leo friend. She might be on her cruise. I ain't see her today in the chat, so she might. I'm gonna let her make it. She might be on her cruise. I know she's going on her cruise. Yeah, she might be on her cruise. I'll let her make it. Virgo. Virg. The Virg is the word. Virg. What's the blockage? Let's see what the blockage in Virgo situation. This sun is sunning, okay? It is sunny. It feels good outside. For real. Finally. Virgo. Here, that might be an age different, mature different, okay? That's first of all. You got age issues. Take what resonates. Okay, y'all might be the same age, but somebody, okay? It's quiet, Lori. I love Lori. Hey, Lori. Okay, somebody is not acting their age. This could be act as well. Yeah, we're not compatible. There's a maturity. Being cold, hot and cold, somebody's not acting their age, okay? He's asleep. No, he's in the room, I think, playing with Play-Doh. Don't quote me. He just came in here about his pizza. But I think he's in his room, with Play-Doh. I hope he's not putting Play-Doh in the pizza. I don't know, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's see, Virgo. That could be an age difference, okay? And here's the thing. If there is, let's say you're the older person, okay? Or you the person you think long term, okay? You got people who think for the right now, then you got people that may think long term. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with both. There's always need to be a balance in everything you do. Okay? But however you look at it, okay, this person don't think the same way. Don't master it the same way. We all are different. And that's where the respect comes. We all are different. We handle it different. There's different love language. And that's what a relationship, whether it's friend, family, or lover, is all about. Okay? Learning each other's love language, learning how you think. And sometimes when you start to do that, you just realize they're incompatible. And that's what's here. There's not compatibility. Y'all don't have the same compatibility. You may have started in the beginning with the same compatibility. You may have started, anything looks pretty in the beginning, butterflies and rainbows, okay? But as you get to know each other, you grow with each other. Sometimes you realize that you've grown different ways, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? The reality hits, okay? Or it could be an age difference, okay? Yeah, choice. Virgo, you have a choice to make. Okay, with the lover sitting here. Choice. You may feel like you continue to pick uncompatible people with the moon here. You may not see that. Like I said, things start out the beginning. I'm very optimistic. I like the butterflies in the honeymoon phase. I love that. But I'm more interested on the middle and the end. Okay, that's what age comes. Like when I was younger, I was always with the passion and how it starts and who they were and the accolades. And now, I'm off of that. Okay, I see who you are. I see the path. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's the plan? You know what I'm saying? And that comes with age. Okay, so keep growing. I don't know, talking to different age groups. It comes with growing up. It comes with learning lessons. Okay, it do. It really do. Your tolerance level gets to 0 to 9. Your patience gets to 0 and 9. Especially if you are single and you start to grow and you realize, you can push your life to the limit. You may have been afraid to, let's say, travel alone. Now you're traveling alone. Let's just see, you may have been afraid to live alone and now you're living alone. Let's just see, in life, because you'd be surprised. Life will make you overcome fears that you would never imagine, Virgo. Okay? Life will make you overcome a lot. That's all a part of them lessons. I mean, just because you got to do it by yourself don't mean you're going to not do it. Okay? That's life itself. If you got to pay your own bills, that don't mean you don't deserve a person. It's just something you got to do right now. That's an obstacle you got to overcome. Pay your bills, juggle your bill, balance your bills, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because some people don't know what it feels like to live alone. Yeah, I said that. I said that. Popular demand, okay? You'll be surprised. Some people doesn't know what it feels like. Never owned anything by themselves. Never lived alone in the day of their life. They've always either lived with a partner, lived with a couple, lived with mom and dad. Never, okay? Never. And now they're at a position where they get to choose with the lover sideways. Should I stay here or should I do something different? Okay? If this is for my single Virgos, should I go? Should I stay? That may be the hot and cold decision as well. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Am I at this powerful leader, this spontaneity, this passionate person? Should I just go ahead and take a leap? Can I do something by myself? I'm trying to give you all scenarios, okay? Because it's not always about a relationship. Sometimes we can be talking about somebody that wants to take life in their own hand, their own leadership. They're at that age now. We could be talking about a 20-year-old or 18-year-old that's about to go to college. Take what resonates. There's a decision. Lovers here, choice, sideways. Should I live at the dorm or should I get my own place? You know what I'm saying? There's a decision needs to be made, and that's what the blockage is, okay? Don't let fear get in the way. What's age? The King of Pentacles. It could also be finances as well with the Two of Pentacles. Think logically. Think, how they say, drive responsibly. Okay? Drive responsibly. Okay? Think logically, especially if you're a single person, If you are a single person, make it budget friendly, okay? Everybody's budget is different, okay? I like a place to stay, but I like to travel internationally and around the world as well. So it has to be budget friendly, okay? It has to be budget friendly. I like to travel. I like to go see people. I like to go see things. I like to interact. Plus, I have a child that I am responsible for all vacations and trips. Okay, so anything that I do, I have to think logical. It has to be financial, okay? With age, that's a part of responsibility as well. If this is a relationship, age does matter. Okay, some of y'all, you could be single, you could be looking good, and somebody younger. Age is a day. You might have to let them down easy with the moon here. Okay? You might have to let them down easy. Be like, hey, it's okay if I was in my 20s, but I'm not the Empress. Yeah, I'm not. The Empress is somebody responsible. Okay? The Empress is somebody that had, how they say, logically head over heart, but there's heart there. Okay, this could be a mother figure as well. You might be pregnant. Congratulations. And you just need to make the logical decision with someone, baby daddy, baby mama, take more resident. You're realizing, hey, I'm better off doing this on my own. It can happen. That's what I feel. And I'm doing it. So if there's a question, can I raise a child on my own? Sure. It's just as hard if you was raising it with somebody that was immature. I'm just that at least you're raising it on your own and it's only one child in the house. Okay? So, Virgo. That's what I got for my Virgos, okay? Wow, Libra. Wow. That's the Librans. What's the blockage in your situation? What's the blockers in your situation for my Librans? Let's get into it. Oh, we know how to do it. Okay, Libra. Y'all know y'all my Librans, okay? We got staying stuck. And now, see, here's the thing. With the staying stuck, I'm going to go in details because as soon as it flipped out, the thing that caught my mind was this like spiral circle, okay? So this may be something that self-consciously or consciously is repeating itself, okay? Take what resonates for some of y'all. It's not for all of y'all. This might be something new. You might be stuck at a position, a job, or situation, or this might be a relationship that you feel like has come to a halt. But what I'm getting is whatever that it is for some of y'all, take what resonates. It is a pattern that's being repeated, consciously or self-consciously. And let me clear that up for you, because a lot of people don't know what that is. So, hey, I like to be very transparent, okay? That's what makes me different, because I don't leave you wondering. Okay? Consciously is when you know that you are making a stuck decision. Okay? You know that this situation might be at a halt. You're aware. Okay? Self-consciously is when you think you've gotten it and you really haven't gotten it. And it's like a pimple and it comes to the surface after you do your whole facial routine and there's a pimple. Now, here's the thing about consciously knowing that it's going to happen and you don't refer the red dog, the red flags and stuff like that. Self-consciously is not knowing that it's going to happen and you think you got rid of the problem, you think you learned the lesson, you think you don't have to repeat the problem, you think that you cannot be triggered. Okay, this could be inside. Every Libra is not in a relationship. Okay, this can be a trigger as well. That's why it's good to do your shadow work. You can know your top set of traits. Okay, everybody has them. Nobody's perfect. That's in the reverse. Okay. So I'm talking to some Libras that kind of know their toxic traits, trying to know their crash out moments. Okay, kind of know what kind of gets under their skin a little bit. Okay, which that's good because everybody has these traits. Okay, nobody's perfect. Okay. I talk about my imperfectness all the time. Okay, I'm working on them. Okay, being unorganized is one. Okay, I can be very push off and ignored it. So, okay, I will ignore the fuck out of you. That's two. Okay, I have some toxic traits. Okay, everybody's not perfect. That's balancing those shadow sides with the light side. It ain't always light and it ain't always dark. It's a balance with each of them. Okay. So this could be self-consciously take what resonates until I get the tarot out, and the tarot is definitely going to clear this situation up on that part. And that's for some of y'all, not all of y'all. Okay? Untold story. That means this is not clear, okay? You might be telling yourself bad thoughts as well, okay? Maybe challenging your thoughts, okay? Maybe challenging your thoughts, or you may not be thinking too deep into it. And see, that could be a problem too, Libra, okay? Either you think too deep into it or you're not thinking deep enough. That could be a problem. It has to be a balance. Has to be a balance, okay? And that balance comes from what situation it is, who you dealing with. These are like the question marks. If you know you're dealing with somebody that all they do is be dishonest or lie or steal. If you're dealing with a thief, you know not to accept nothing from, you expect not to invite them to your house, okay? It's kind of like that situation. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with somebody, you know they got sticky fingers, I would hope you know not to invite them to your crib. You know what I'm saying? You are no respectful person, okay? Okay, it's kind of dealing with that situation. Also, untold story, you could be stuck in a situation where you don't know what to do. Like, this is not closed out. You could not be in the movement. That could also be stuck. Anyway, you're trying to see what the next best thing to do, okay? And hey, it be like that sometimes, okay? Give me some on Unperfect, because this is something you may see clearly, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. You know him, okay? And see, now it's all making sense. You got the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, loving, caring person. You know that, hey, I'm nurturing, loving, I'm caring. Most of y'all are responsible. Most of y'all are independent. You know that you may got motion on your own. That's what the Queen of Pentacles. You may be a mother. You may be a single mother, single father, flip and switch and get in where you fit in. You know, if anything fails, anything pushed to shove, I got this, okay? Whether it's perfect or imperfect. This is a situation that I can literally say I got this, okay? I can literally not worry about homelessness, not worried about being in an awkward situation. This situation may hurt my feelings. It may bring me disappointment, but it's not going to just put me just ass out. I may have to get another job. Whatever this is, if it comes to financially, energetically, I may be lost out on it, but you know what? I may have lost some money on you. You may have went gambling and you lost some and shit. You shouldn't have. I always use always example, but my bills are paid, so I'm not gonna be homeless. It's kind of like one of those things. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles is really responsible. Okay, now you might have gambled all your petty cash, but your bills are paid. It's kind of like that. Okay, so you might take the loss, the good, the bad, the equality of it. Okay, and that's what Libras do. Give me more on the untold story. Okay. The Two of Wands. Yeah, you don't know what it's not complete. You're making a decision now. What path should I go? What way should I turn? How should I handle it? Okay? How should I handle it? Okay? Because you good. Queen of Pentacles let me know you good. You good. She right here. She good. You good. Okay? Good or bad, you good. You may be coming home broke from the casino, but your bills are paid. To me, that's good, okay? To me, that's good, okay? You just didn't win nothing. You crapped out somewhere, okay? To me, that's good, okay? It could be worse. It could be worse. What's staying stuck? Ooh, that went sideways. The Eight of Pentacles. I knew that. Should I work this out? I knew that. Take what resonates. Should I work this out? Now, this is going to be different for everybody, okay? Okay? Now, hey, and here's the disclaimer now. If you are getting beat up, abused in any kind of way, this is not no questions of asking. No, you should not work it out. Okay? Nah. If you are getting emotionally abused in any kind of way, nope, you should not work it out. You don't take, no, I'm going to tell you no. Not no, but no, okay? No, go seek help, go seek family, even if you ain't talking to them. Because I personally feel emotionally and physically, Should nobody be putting their hands on you? Unacceptable. Should nobody be talking to you crazy either? Unacceptable. Just having you getting all these thoughts, okay? No. Nope. That can't be worked out. Some things can't be worked out. So take what resonates or where you fit in this category. Now, if they are not doing this, let's say they are not abusing you, they ain't talking crazy to you, they're not doing any of this. You're in that category to where you're like, should I, or should I not work this out? Okay? What's the Eight of Pentacles sideways feeling stuck for my Libras? The Empress energy. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Now, this is where the big boy, big girl pennies come on. Okay? At your own right, at your own standard. Okay, here's the chart. Okay, all those that don't know how the chart works, I will be glad because I got new subscribers that are watching me. I got new people, and I explain the chart to TikTok all the time. Here's the chart. Here's the pros and cons because, see, responsibility you are, okay? Empress you is. Mother figure, okay? This could be a baby daddy, okay? This could be your husband, okay? This could be a married person as well. Okay, you may have status with this person. Okay, it's just not working the way you want it to work. Give me more on the Empress because I got to get more details. Okay, it may not be working the way you need it to work. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You can't get collaboration. Y'all can't seem to work together. Okay, this will be one of those situations, unreconcilable differences, okay? You can't get this person to see eye to eye to you, okay? You may not get this person to y'all can't get it back on solid foundation. Here's the thing. What's your idea of solid foundation? That transparency is definitely needed. What's your idea of solid foundation? You may want this person to react the way you want them to react, and they may not be reacting that way. Okay, you may want some emotions, because I don't see any cups. Not saying that there's no love here, I just don't see any cups from the other person. So you may be acting off an impulse. Okay? Because untold story is you may be telling yourself something bad. I can't ignore that. They may not be doing it the way you're doing it. Keep in mind, Libras, there is justice. Things must be balanced. There is justice. Or they may be doing something to trigger you. Take what resonates. It could be the other way around. People do things to trigger you too. I'm not going to blame it all on you. It's like an equal reciprocity here. I got to say it a different way because different people watch me. So, this is not a personal. I try to give you different scenarios, okay? That's communication. And sometimes no communication is communication. Give me more on the unturned story. Okay, I always say that. Six of Swords, you're looking for peace. Now, whether peace comes from them apologizing, whether peace comes from them doing what you need them to do, it's peace that you're looking for. Whether peace comes from you guys separating, because it looks like you are a person that can hold your own or have the resources that can hold your own. There's peace that you're looking for. Okay, there's peace that you may be looking for with the world. Yeah, there's something that you want closed out, okay, and it's bothering you with the Ten of Wands. Some of y'all have been transparent with the Queen of Swords. And you may be waiting on action. Give me perfection for my Libras. The blockage is you're not getting the peace. You're not getting the justice that you feel like you need. To the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're not getting it's 2-2. Path, direction, peace. You're not getting, it's not sitting right with you. What's the Ten of Wands with Libra? Here's the thing. I always say with the Four of Pentacles, You may be getting rejected. There goes the Two of Pentacles. And you just might have to make a decision. It's going to be different for every y'all. It's going to be different for everybody. Some decisions going to tell you to go left. Some decisions going to tell you to go right. But with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to whatever. This is a decision, Libra. Okay? Good for those that will. Not good for those that want. This is a collective at the end of the day. It all depends on where you sit on the it all depends on where you sit in your situation. It could be you, it could be them. Okay? What's the outcome? You will get out of this stuck energy. I will tell you that. Now, will you get out of this stuck energy with the win? It all depends on your decision. And let me clarify. With the world here to the Ten of Wands, sometimes winning ain't a separation. Sometimes it's not a win. Sometimes it can be a soft win. What I mean is, hey, how bad do you want your relationship, partnership, or this situation? Okay? Now, I'm not saying give your left leg, toe, feet. Now, I'm not saying sacrifice. What I am saying, it all depends. It's different for everybody. Okay? It's a decision that you personally have to make. Okay? Yeah, addictive. Okay? Relationship. Addicting relationship. Everybody has their own rules. Okay? And unavailable. Somebody could be very, how to say, warning at the bottom of the day. You could be getting warnings. You could be feeling like that there's a person in your life that maybe undeserved, vice versa, you or them, and they're just giving you the cold shoulder. They're not being very upfront with you. Okay? This could be like an addiction thing. They could have an addiction. You could have an addiction to the situation. Well, I'll tell a story about the things that you tell yourself in your head. Okay? And this could be a warning, okay? Warning at the back. Don't dismiss the red flags here. I always say if you dismiss them, they might bite you in the butt. But there's many solutions, okay? There's many solutions. It all depends on what this is, who this is, and who you're dealing with, okay? There's many solutions. All of y'all are not dealing with the same person, okay? Y'all are not. But you will eventually get unstuck. It's a decision that you have to make. You stuck. Now, do you expect it to change? No. Being stuck means you have to take action and you have to get it unstuck. Okay? There has to be some boundaries. Something has to be discussed. There has to be some movements. That's the only way you're going to get this unstuck. Or it has to be clear. Let's be clear. Okay? Let's be clear. It can also have consequences with it too, as well. Spirit says, Libra. Okay, all depends on who you're dealing with. Scorp, 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 scorp. What's the blocking Scorp in their situation? Scorp, 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 Scorp. Maybe excuses, Scorp. It may be some excuses. Wonk, 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 wonk. What's that, Charlie Brown? Wonk, 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 wonk. Charlie Brown. Wonk, 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 wonk. Here's the thing. soon, fear of loss, and seeking perfection. Boy, it's a lot of seeking. And I don't feel like it's the seeking perfection. I feel like it has a lot to do with the expectations. And like I said in the beginning, do Aries reason, there's nothing wrong with having a type. There's something wrong with what you expect. Okay, it may not be clear. Okay, it's like it's not clear. It's not clear. It's not. And the funniest thing, one of my clients was telling me, okay, because she's spiritual and her husband is something else. I forgot what she said he was. Some other religion, but anywho. And it had more to do with like traditional standpoints, kind of like sort of like it was like routine, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with that. But this is something that she knew when she got with him, okay? It's something that she knew. It was obvious, okay? And this what you may be going through a little bit, Scorpio. Something that should have been brought to the surface may have not been discussed. You may have forgot or overlooked, take what resonate, a flaw, whether it's within yourself or someone else, okay? And that could be the blockage, okay? Let's see. You have the Fool with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's a flaw, okay? For example, I'm going to use me as always, the flaw, okay? A flaw that I have. I'm really prompt on responses. Probably because I own the business. I check my email 3 times a day. I check my text 3 times a day. It has a lot to do with that. Okay, I'm going to be honest. It has a lot to do with that. Okay. If I wasn't running a business, if I wasn't doing personals, if I wasn't, looking, I probably on a normal basis before I started doing tarot and advertising on the internet and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't even check. Okay? Honestly, truth. Okay, so like I said earlier about the text and the person don't get back to me until later on. I'm not crying over smell milk. I'm just using because that was a recent example and it's a very good proof of perfectionism, okay? It's like my kink, okay? And it is. And I'm okay. And it may not be fair to the world, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know is people do check their phone. Sometimes people have their phone in their hand with the 10 of cups. Okay, this may be a family member or somebody you have family with. One thing I do know to for sure, you keep your phone in your hand. Access. You even at work, you're looking at your phone, blah, blah, blah. If you could wake up and pee before you go get back in the bed and turn over, you are going to look at your phone. Okay, that's a scientific fact. So that's why it's my pet peeve. Okay, I am very a matter of fact kind of person. Okay, I need scientific facts to go along with this. Okay, but what I am saying is this: your perfection, how you like to do it, is yours. Okay, and that person's perfection and what they like is yours. Nobody has reason or unreason to push each other's buttons due to imperfection. Okay, that means I'm not going to call that person and be like, well, you wait till the next day. No, I'm not. I'm not even going to respond. Okay? I'm not even going to respond. Not. Okay? Some things don't need attention to. Okay? Because the way another person feels obviously is not important. Okay? None and voided. I told you that's my toxic trait. I will none and void you quickly. Now, here's the thing. You might not can none and void this situation. There may be a conversation or decision or a feel. You may feel like you're in something by yourself with fear of loneliness. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Hi, Umber Queen, Scorp Scorp. I'm at the Scorp Scorps now. You may be lonely. It's not a fear. You may be lonely right now. I'm right, Ace of Wands. You may be in a relationship to where you feel like you're the only person in the relationship. You don't feel safe or secure or, better yet, validated. At times, you have to go to bed by yourself. You may not be able to have access to your person the way you want. That could be text, call, phone call, travel. Because even though you may be sitting in the same city, you just can't be busting up at people's job because you're the girlfriend or wife, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, when I'm recording, I need the whole house clear. My partner can't be talking about baby in the middle of my recordings. Okay, can't be doing that. Okay, can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Okay, cannot be rudely interrupting me at any point in my life. Okay, would not allow any interruptions. So you may have some kind of, what they would say, some kind of blockage when it comes to interaction, when it comes to this person, situation, or thing. This could be as far as a restraining order, okay? Not for everybody, okay? I hope not for everybody, okay? Okay, so there's some kind of restraint, okay? And you have soon, okay? You may have thought that you can handle something and it's not working out to your best benefit. You may feel like you've made the wrong choice that's causing you to be in this situation. Like, if I would have never signed up for this, or if I would have never done this. It's just like me signing up for one thing online and I'm getting a whole bunch of spam calls because they sold my number to the whole world. Like, if I would have never signed up for that, I wouldn't get so many spam calls. Okay, I'm just using it for example. This could be a partner. If I would have never signed up or gave this person a chance, or if I would have never signed up for this gym membership, they wouldn't be charging me to a gym that I don't even go to. Vice versa. Take what resonates. It's different for everybody. Okay, and not everybody is in a relationship. If I would have seen the red flags, I wouldn't even be feeling this way. It's a feel. It's giving me a heavy feeling. It's like you have this feeling, and your feeling and your expectation is not matching up. Okay, give me some on too soon for Scorpio. Somebody may not be validating your feelings as well. Judgment, I'm right. Hey, I'm right. You may have made the wrong judgment call. Because you know what feels good in the beginning, you want that feeling long lasting. You want that. Like, if you were talking on the phone to somebody and then now all of a sudden now they got to go to work and the phone calls are kind of slim for sure because they're working or they're relocating or they moved. This could be overseas as well. This could be somebody in the service, Army, Marines, This is definitely distant, okay? It's giving me internally distant for some of y'all and very distant, and you can be in the same city. There's a restraint here that you may have thought that you could handle. And that's the blockage. Okay, it's the restraint, it's the distance. And I'm not saying this is not giving me an anxious feeling. This is not giving me a thirsty feeling. It's not giving me any of that. I'm not getting that. You're not thirsty for love. You're not anxious or anything like that. It's just like you feel like you could feel like I didn't set myself up for failure because I don't know how long I can handle this. Like, I thought I could handle it, but baby, it started to look real weary. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. It was just, it can happen. That can happen. We all make mistakes and then we get like right into it and we're like, oh shit. It's like riding a roller coaster and you get up there and you're looking at everybody that comes down that big first drop. And you're like, oh, I can handle that until you get on top of the damn mountain and you got to drop. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that big flaw that, maybe you may not can handle. Okay, and that's the blockage. Okay, maybe you don't want to let go of what you can't handle. What's the judgment? Like, there's a possibility. Serve me wrong, serve me right. Okay, there you could be holding on to a possibility. Yeah, star energy. Okay, I could be holding on. This will change. This will heal. Aquarius energy. So the Queen of Cups is like my heart. I can feel your heart calling out for me. You're crying out, baby. Please let this change. Please not let me have made the same mistake or done this or make this a mistake. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. What's the star energy? The Five of Pentacles. Please not have let me made a mistake that's causing me to reject whatever this is. Letting whatever this is go. To the Four of Pentacles, to the Eight of Pentacles. I'd rather hold out and work this out. To the Five of Wands than fight. I'd rather hold out, work this. Like, this could have been an argument as well. You could have felt like, I could have looked over that. And you probably could have. you probably could have. Okay, to the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you probably could have said some things that could have been just a tad bit inappropriate for some of y'all. Okay, this was a disagreement. This was a fight. This was an emotion that, just kind of came up. You've been waiting on it. That's why I always like to be transparent. Like, at that moment, just, don't hold it in and just let it boil, because sometimes that boil, when it flows over, it don't be nice, it don't be cute, and it can come out a mess. What's the Five of Wands? Yeah. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Should I just go do this on my own? Should I work this out? There's a lot of questions, okay? Am I being left out? You can feel like you're being left out as well. Like you're missing something. Okay? It's giving me what's blocking you is the insecurity of whatever this is, partnership, relationship, who you're working with, or situation. You're not secure with it. Okay? You're just not secure with it. It does not secure you. It gives you illusions. You have questions. You have doubts. And it's not all in your head. Okay? It's definitely who you're working with and what's the solution for some of y'all. Okay? It's different for everybody. Sagittarius. The trolls are strolling today, ain't they? What? Okay, Sagittarius. They're funny, though. Let's see, Sag. Take what resonates, Sag. You got too hard, getting hurt, and love sucks. You may have gotten hurt, or something may have happened that hurt. Okay, take what resonates, Sagittarius. Okay, you them situation. Okay. If you are in the chat, welcome. Hit the like button, y'all. Okay, subscribe. There may be some hurt here. You may have gotten hurt, getting hurt, okay? You may have put love on the back burner right now. Love has not been very favorable for you, okay? Yeah. You got the Page of Pentacles. You've probably been building other opportunities, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you've been building other opportunities besides may have concentrating on love as well, okay? And that's okay. Because everything ain't for everybody, as I would say, You may be healing and going through the motions. Yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, you may be healing and going through the motion. Okay? Healing is up and down. Okay? It's going to catch you some. It's not all the same way for some people. Okay? with the Ace of Wands, yeah. You may be healing, you may be getting messages, and maybe I may not be needing to focus on love right now. It could be like a stability. It can even be mental clarity. Mentally, okay, in this your mental health we're talking about. Some people should let the love go. I always tell if it's messing up your mental health, baby, let that go for a while. Give yourself a break, okay? What's getting hope? Queen of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's time to pour into oneself. It's time to focus. There's emotionally, my body's calling for emotional healing from. I need that emotional healing. We ain't talking about just going to get the nails and hair done. And we're not talking about just that. We're talking about going within. Ethan, hello. We're talking about going within. I need that emotional break. I need an outlet, okay? Creativity is an outlet. Working out is an outlet. Whatever serves your button, whatever gets that sacral chakra going. Because right now, love, you feel like love is doing too much, okay? Now, here's what the blockage is. What's too hard? With the Page of Cups, okay? Here's the blockage. Apologize to yourself. This is like a oneself. This is so Pacific, Sagittarius, okay? And I hate this is Pacific, but I gotta say how I feel. Because this may touch some people, it may not touch anybody, it may touch one person. It's okay to apologize to yourself for things that have not worked out. That is a part of your healing as well. Not saying it was all your fault. With the Ace of Cups, it's a new emotional doorway. It's called purging. A lot of people don't know what purging is. It's like when you write, you have a journal or you have thoughts that, you start to play the blame game and sometimes you blame yourself. Go ahead, and if you do that, it's okay. It's all part of your journey. It's all part of the healing. Go ahead and give yourself the apology or go ahead and open up the door as you need it, okay? Go ahead and do that. If you need to apologize to you, I do it all the time. I really do. I do it definitely all the time. I do it because I'm hard on myself, so I do it all the time. Sometimes when I'm not gentle to myself, I'll be like, "Ooh, self, I am so sorry," and I will take out the time to love and cater me. And it's like I said, it's more than just doing your hair and your nails. It's deeper than that. Okay. It's like really getting to know yourself because if you don't, I'm doing fine today. Hi. Is that Colin? Yeah. Hi, Colin. I'm doing fine today. Yeah, if you don't, it can get really ugly from the inside and out. It can even turn to bitterness, okay? So if you are feeling that way, my heart goes out to you. Energetic hugs, okay? It's okay to apologize to yourself and build new opportunities because ain't nothing like loving yourself. This is about you, Sagittarius. This is you. This is not what anybody thinks about you. Who cares? Okay? This is you. You are very important even when you think you're not. You are very important. And by that being, you deserve that apology. And sometimes you have to close out chapters with people from a distance and give it to your damn self. Okay? That's what's closure. Not expecting anybody to justify anything. You don't need justification. Sometimes you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You just need to prove it to yourself. Okay? What's too hard? Well, yeah. Here's the thing. The devil at the bottom of that Capricorn energy. Here's the thing about that situation. I do not follow trends. I do not. Just because your friend are married, people are married, you see marriage on the social media, you see this on the social media. Hey, it is not as hard thing what you see, okay? I'm not telling you single is it, but I'm damn sure telling you it is more peaceful, okay? I can't say that. It is more peaceful. But having passion about something, person, place, or thing is even better as well. Even though I'm single, I have passion. I don't have a single night. I'm always working because I like my job, and it's really not work because when you do it and you love it, it comes naturally. I'll get up and do it. Sometimes it does drain me. I do get tired, but I love doing it, and I'll do it to probably until I get tired of doing it. Okay. So, if that is you, yeah, it's too hard. You feel like it's too hard, you shouldn't do it. No, change the way you're thinking. Change the way you're thinking about love and how you do that. And I know somebody's saying, well, how do you do that? By changing the way how you feel about yourself. You starts within, Sagittarius, okay? Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's the blockage in your situation? Unsociable, comparison, and hard to get. You could be compared. You could be comparing. Okay. Or somebody could be comparing you. Take what resonates, Capricorn. Okay. I'm here. You can't compete where you can't compare. And that's for any Capricorn out there. Okay. There's only one you, Capricorn. There's one of everybody, okay? There's one of everybody. We're all unique and designed in our own way, okay? Please, please hit the like button. Sharing this, Karen, family. This could have something to do with your family. Maybe you're not talking to your family, a family figure, okay? Okay, this also has to do with your passion, what makes you happy. Maybe you're not doing what makes you happy anymore. Okay, maybe there's a distance on what's making you happy. Okay, maybe things that are blocking getting in the way of what's making you happy. A person, place, or a thing, or it could be you, Capricorn. Take what resonates. You may keep comparing. This could be time. This could be age. This could be movement. Okay. 3 of Swords. Yeah. If you're comparing yourself to others, people, places, and things, you heading in the wrong direction. 3 of Swords means heal. Spirit say, 8 of Wands means, yeah. No. It's time to heal. Okay. Time to really, 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 really take a look at what's going on. There's no comparison. Playing hard to get, okay? There may be distance, okay? Or this might be hard to convince. If you got to convince somebody, good. I'm glad that it's hard to convince them because you might not need them. Let's throw in the towel right now, okay? I feel like as an adult at my old age, if I got to repeat myself and convince you and light candles and stuff, I kind of overdoing it. And I really don't need you and you really don't need me. And it's really not that serious. Because before I light a candle on somebody else, I'm damn sure going to take my candle and light it for me. Hey, call it selfish as you want to, okay? Before I light a candle against or worry against somebody, yeah, I'm gonna like that for myself. I got other things I could be wishing, like the lotto, $1,000,000, a Lamborghini. I got other wishes of my own, okay? I got things I want. I rather light candles on that, okay? Truth. That's the truth, okay? Yeah. You got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you might find it hard to emotionally walk away from a situation, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You finding it hard to emotionally walk away, you may be comparing yourself with the world. Yeah, you finding it hard to close out a cycle with somebody. It's not that hard if you want to. If you want to. Free will is a must. People just have to use it. Okay? People have to use it. People have to use it. If there's a fresh start, Capricorn, that you may need, you may deserve, you feel like the family is a blockage, baby, I will sacrifice. I told you about that lighting that candle selfishly. I'm literally selfish about me. I really am. I really am. I work hard to get to this point. I've cut family members. I've cut kids out. I've cut the world out. The world is definitely here. I will cut anything that will hold my peace and my insanity together. That's why I only got one gray hair and you really can't see it. It's in my eyebrows. The rest of my hair is black. And I think it will be black all the way until no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to stay black as long as it needs to. I'm not going to miss any sleep. Baby, I love to sleep. I love to get my sleep. I get more of my downloads in my sleep. I like to sleep. Please don't interrupt my psyche. Like, what? That means you're not that important for me to be worried about at this point. You got to figure out what's important to you, and that's what's going to give you the courage to walk away. And yeah, I hear a lot from my clients. I've been with this person for 43 years. Okay, time up, mama. It's time to go. That is more than a reason of why. Out of 43 something, 45, 25, 10, 8, 9, however long you've been with this person, if they ain't got it right by now, they're not going to get it right. So I don't even see what's the whole point of sticking around and trying to figure this situation out. How do you walk away? Put one foot in front of the other. Just that simple. How important are you to you? Okay? And if you can't, hey, get a support team, get a therapist, okay? Because that could be damage to your mental health as well, to allow people to compare you and go against other people and what they have and what they're not doing and who they're dating and why they took your man and all this kind of craziness. That's all a part of comparing. Okay, with the Three of Swords slapped on top of the Eight of Swords, it's time to definitely heal. It really is. Get serious about yourself and actually heal. And it's a free will. You can continue to juggle the situation. You're probably going to get more gray hairs. You're probably going to be stuck in the situation. You're probably going to continuously have this to go on and on and go on and on and on and on. Okay? It's not going to go nowhere. Okay? I say things repeat itself because you allow it to repeat itself. I think the only thing that is forced is laws, regulations, court system. Those are the things that are forced, but people are not forced, okay? They cannot force themselves on you as well, okay? You have to sit there. You have to participate. It takes two, and if the other person's not there, then you're not there. It takes two. It do. It really does. You're not talking is saying a lot with unsocial. This person could be not talking to you. You could not talk to them. You could be doing the comparing, or they could be doing the comparing. Okay? But after they come up, give me more on unsocial for Capricorn. Justice. Mm-hmm. To the Five of Cups, but justice is sideways, meaning it's equal when you make it that way. It's equal when you make it that way. Like I said, there's a free will point here. It's equal when you make it that way. It's equal, baby. I don't be playing about me. My masculine energy roars like a lion, baby. I don't play about me, my time, my money, my patience, my energy. I stopped playing about me. I left that situation go in 2025. Now it's 2026, and it's best to stand on business. With the Four of Cups to the Three of Wands, yeah. That could be distance, and you could be trying to figure it out. This could have something to do with family. You know, we love our family, baby, the main ones as well, but hey, they can get it too. They can get it too. Aquarius. Let's see. We are Aquarius. What's the lockets in your situation, Aquarius? Long Wolf. Last name could be Long or Nina. Nina Long. I like Nina. Past life trauma. Stuck. Ooh. Long. You could be single by you. I'm talking to some single people. You might feel like that you're stuck. Past life trauma things could continue to repeat itself, or you might be going through past life trauma healing, codependency, childhood woundings, the M word. I don't want to say that, but y'all know what the M word means. Okay, to young people, maybe you was young people that got the M word. Okay. And you may have to deal with that, and you may feel like the reason why you're always by yourself because you have not gotten help. My heart goes out to you. And energetic hugs as well if this is a story about you, okay? Or you may not be wanting to deal with it, and you may be forced to deal with it right now with the Lone Wolf, okay? Not for everybody. Two of Wands, yeah. You may have decided to go the long road less traveled. And yes, it's scary because I've been there. Yes. Getting away from everything you know. Sometimes move. Sometimes just feeling like you are definitely in this world alone. Okay. But the past life trauma and the long wolf judgment. You may be doing something alone. You may be doing something by yourself that allows you to feel alone. And you may feel like if it ain't one thing, it's another. It's a stuck situation with the strength. But you're stronger than what you think. Because I feel like, and this is just me, I feel like God gives his biggest obstacles to his biggest warriors. And I consider myself pretty big. And I consider you're pretty big too, Aquarius, okay? You're a big boy. You're big, man or female, okay? You've overcome a lot. I don't feel like you give yourself credit, okay? Here's the thing. I don't feel like you give yourself enough credit. Hello, April Johnson. Yeah, Page of Cups. I don't feel like you give yourself enough credit. You've overcome a lot of obstacles. You've brought in a lot of opportunities. There are opportunities that are definitely going to get in the way, and because you're trying to align a piece for yourself in spite of chaos. Five of Swords to the High Priestess. Some of y'all keep it to yourself. You do. You keep it to yourself. And I get it. Like, you can't just sit there and pour out your heart to everybody. People take advantage of it. They make fun of it. They laugh at it. They disregard it. And they can't use you. Okay? Let's not forget that. I get it. Okay? Let's not forget that. Some people misuse it. Okay? To the better of their benefit. Let's not forget that one. Okay? So you may feel stuck right now, but I'm getting and keep in mind, this is retrograde. It's over here on the 20th. We all feel stuck. I was just going with the flow, and there's some days I feel like, things wasn't moving with the wheel of fortune. Like, where's my fortune? Why things aren't moving? Why is it not generating? The wheel turns, it turns, the trouble don't last always, but sometimes, remember that warrior speech I just gave you in the beginning of this segment? God is not going to give the biggest strength to the crybabies. Okay? The strength. I love you crybabies though, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? The crybabies make the world go round, but this ain't about the crybabies. This is about the warriors. And sometimes, yes, I've learned you're going to do some things by yourself. You're going to overcome. You're going to slay some devils by yourself. Okay, I've learned that, and you are going to learn that too. Past life trauma, especially if you're generation curse breakers. Baby, you're going to feel like the world. There's been times I felt like the world was just like, bah humbug me. Okay? Mm-hmm. Life be lifing. Okay? You're going to feel that way, but you will overcome it. You will definitely overcome this. Okay? You will. And that's the blockage. That is the blockage right there, Aquarius. If you are feeling like that moment, it's the magician out here. Okay? You got the magician, Aries energy. Okay? To the Four of Wands. This could be something in the household. This could be your mental. This could be your stable. You women abracadabra with the Hermit. Okay? You magically malicious. Get up out of this. This could be a relationship that you're separated from. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with an Aries. This will too shall pass. Past life trauma. Sometimes people come in your life to remind you of what you need to heal. Okay, I know my people did. They let me the baby. I kept running in people. I kept running in people that kept showing me everything that I need to heal. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. But it's funny to me now. I'm like, damn. I look back and I'm like, damn. I ran into that person to learn that lesson so I can heal that. I married that guy to do that, to do that, to do that. I did that to that. Like now I can call it. Okay, but when I was going through that, I couldn't call it. I felt lonely. Okay? I felt lonely. I felt lonely. I felt like, oh my God, I'm doing it by myself. When you feel this way, and this is out of experience because I can relate to this energy. I can relate to it like it was just like, when you feel this way, this is the attitude for gratitude. It's going to make you forget about all this. It's going to make you want to pour in yourself. It's going to make you want to have the courage. Keep in mind, Leo energy is here to continue to push on. You got single people ain't doing half of what I see on this table, but you doing it. If ain't nobody clapping for you, clap for your damn self, because I be in this house getting it, okay? Oh, girl, I be in this house getting it. Okay, if ain't nobody dancing for you, Aquarius, this is the time to dance. It's time to get happy because, see, what you don't see behind the scenes, courage. That's what you don't see. So even when I didn't feel like saying, God, thank you for another day. Jeremy, Jeremy, I be getting it, okay? I be getting it. I turn on some music. Okay, I be in here wearing myself the fuck out. How they say chanting, bitch, I be in here getting it, okay? Especially Carly B. Don't get me to turn on my Carly B, okay? You know it's a party up in here when I turn on Carly, okay? No, it's a party. If you know Carly, everybody knows Carly backstory. Y'all see her going through trials and tribulations. But there's a reason. He said, how dare you? There's a reason behind her music, okay? Everybody knows Carly backstory, but there's a reason behind her music. And it really is. She's a woman that I've grown to respect, okay? I've grown. At first, I was like, this is some crazy shit. But now, you know, even through her toxic trauma, okay, everybody, I've grown to respect her. And one thing I do appreciate about her, but she knows how to clap for herself. She knows how to put herself in a position when odds are not going her favor. She knows how to praise. And I need you, if you're going through this story, if this is your story, I need you to get your dancing shoes on. I need you to put your hands together. I need you to clap because the strength is definitely here and you are definitely well worth it. And going within with the Hermit, okay, feeling stuck, feeling isolated is just on the beginning, but you will get past this. Sometimes you got to look at it too. I can read it another way. Sometimes you got to sit down to get the clarity. Maybe you were moving too much. Maybe you was traveling too much. Maybe you were moving around too much. And sometimes you are being set down so you can face these obstacles and clear that and move with grace and move with strive and know how to be grateful, because a lot of people in this world don't know how to be grateful. They really don't. A lot of people, there's a lot of entitled people in this world just by how they treat other people. You can tell the entitled one, like the trolls, they're very entitled in their own way. They feel like they can push their opinion on other people, and we give a fuck. That's number one, because people really don't care. We don't care about your opinions. We don't. Everybody has an opinion, and you're entitled to use it. But do we care about it? No. Okay, but they do it every day. That's just something that they do. They have a job to do that, and we have a job to tell them they're not entitled. And who cares? So, I say that to say this. Sometimes you're being set down for a reason. Okay? But take it all in stride and know that the biggest obstacles are given to the biggest warriors. And I'm going to leave you with that, okay? That's Aquarius. Last but not least, Pisces. What's the blockage? Pisces. My little fishy fish. I love Pisces. Oh, my little hopeless romantics. Let's see, what's the blockage for my Pisces? I get to see my Pisces in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. Okay? I'm so excited. I just can't hide. Okay? I'm so excited. I get to see my baby in 2 weeks. I am thrilled. He's called me, I think, every day this week to ask me, am I going? He was like, are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming here, baby? Yes. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. He's asked me every day this week, y'all. Okay? Grandma, are you coming? Are you coming? That's my baby, y'all. And I'm coming, okay? Not rain or snow, because it's the reason why we didn't go last week. We postponed the flight, me and Tris and I, because it was snowing up there, and they were out winter days. Okay, they were out winter days. He's in the 8th grade, so they were out winter days. So next week is spring break, and then after that it's like Easter, right? I think like there's an Easter moment. I think Good Friday is the week before that. Okay, and I think that's when we're gonna catch him on that streak. Okay, I'm excited. So let's get into it, Pisces, because we know how to do it. Pisces. Let's get into it. Thank you guys for all the likes, the love, the shares. Okay, I appreciate it. Hype up the video if you are having a blast of time or fundraising. Okay, if I'm hitting the bone, if I'm helping out, hype up the video. Don't forget about the super chat and the gifts. Those are very well appreciated. If you want to contribute to the channel, I got a Amazon wish list as well. Personals are definitely open. I am doing $30 personals all the way until Sunday. So Cashapp and PayPal questions are definitely after this as well. Okay. Anything that you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. You can follow me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things in that nature. But all is well, and I appreciate all the likes and love. And don't forget, you can share the video. Okay, live. Okay, we vibing over here. Pisces. You got stuck in reverse. I like the stuck in reverse. I'm here. I can see clearly now. Okay. Yeah, I think you see this clearly, okay? You're no longer stuck, confused, discombobulated. You're no longer that. Breadcrumbing. You kind of realize that you was, how they say, bamboozled through this situation. This person could have been breadcrumbing you, could not been giving you all, could get that you deserve somewhere in the mix, okay? You deserve more, and they didn't want to give you more. They could have been sharing something really thin, okay? Change them. Yeah, you realize this is not up on you. This could be a them problem, okay? You can't change this situation. You can't change this person. Hindsight, the only thing you couldn't change is you. And I think you're putting, how they say, get out of the the imagination here with the four wands. You could have built with this person, you could have lived with this person, or you could have wanted to build with this person. And it's a new moon in Pisces today, I believe so. Okay, you could have been a little, how they say that baby, that retrograde really had people in the flimsy. Okay, and they still do, but you might be shaken out of that. You may be shaken out of that. You know what I'm saying? You may be coming to your senses, like, let me make a decision here. And then I'm working way more than what I'm giving myself or this person's giving me credit for. Take what resonates. Stuck in reverse, you could have been feeling like you were stuck in this situation, but as long as you sat there, it's time to move. It's time to pick a path. With the three of wands, it's time to distance ourselves. It's time to start traveling. Okay, you could be single as well. Shout out to all my single Pisces. Y'all birthday y'all season was just up. Okay, y'all probably went to go travel, do some things, have a party. Have a nice time. Why limit myself with breadcrumb here? Things are not going to change there, so I might as well have a nice time. Okay. This could be a situation. This could be a job too. I'm not going to get the reciprocity that I need. Okay. So ain't no need for me to cry with spoiled milk. Okay. I thought I was stuck, but now, how they say, I'm not. Let me go ahead and move around, get a decision, give space and energy, okay, to something else that's more important to me. With the Knight of Cups, this could be yourself, or this could be you minding the business that's paying you and being responsible with transformation for Scorpio energy and putting the end of things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things, and kind of cleaning out your own porch. This could also be you pulling your energy back and just kind of focusing on your own plate, because you might got a whole lot of responsibility, obligations, and catering to you with the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Cutting my losses, getting back my losses as well. Not only are you cutting them, you getting them back as well. People take loss. It could be money, it could be job. You took your losses in the connection, situation, movement, okay, or in location. Take what resonates. Different for all y'all. It doesn't have to be a partnership. It can even be a friendship. You took your losses, and you might be trying to get them back. Yeah, Two of Cups. Change your, how they say, change your alliances. That's the only thing you could be changing, okay? Who I grew up with, who our partnership. Let me focus on me. Let me clean my own porch beside trying to work something out with somebody else. Death card. And for things to end, let me go. For things to begin, I have to let this end. And I see that happening, okay? I do see that happening. This could also be ego and pride as well. Okay, somebody could have some ego, pride. You or them, take what resonates, and it's like, okay, enough is enough. Okay, let's change them. Death card. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm not going to take action on this. I'm not going to deal with it. Three of Swords. I'd rather pull back my energy and heal. To the Two of Swords. I don't know what's in store for me, but I am going to manifest what's needed with the Magician. And some of y'all could be making that decision. And the blockage was you was not getting everything that belongs to you, whether it's spiritual or inheritance, because who you were connected to, or this could have been a job, okay, that wasn't giving you what you were worth, or a situation that you overplayed yourself and you overdid, and it was time to let it go, and you wasn't willing to let it go. And that's what I got for Pisces. Woohoo! Thank you, guys. Okay, let me see if I got anybody on my list. Cashapp PayPal questions is now open. Okay, if you need a Cashapp PayPal question, let me know. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Woo-hoo, it's hot. I need to turn the air on. Or up, rather. There's something about living in the city. You hear all kinds of fire trucks, firemen. You hear it all, honey. I do miss the country for real, for real. What do y'all have planned for this weekend? What's going on? What y'all got going on for this weekend? Just don't stare at me. Talk. Okay, talk. Just don't stare. Just don't stare. Communicate. Translate. What's on the menu this weekend? I can truly say I got a laid back weekend. This weekend, laid back. I'm in the recliner. I know that's right. I got a laid back weekend. For once, I don't have no chores to do. For once, I was shocked. I was like, dang, because I had got them done all week long. I was knocking them out, the laundry. I was knocking all that stuff out. And for once, I ain't got no chores to do. For once. I could clean my floors, but I would take one section at a time. I can start that for next week, which is cool. I probably would do that. Okay? Start that for next week. Just got off your grinding mat. I could start that for next week. I think I can start that. I'll probably start that tomorrow. I finished watching my show last night. That crap was good. Oh my God, I was screaming. You watched earlier. Yeah, I did that earlier this week. So I had got that accomplished like Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. I got that accomplished Wednesday. And I might do it. I might watch again before. Normally, I will watch again before we go back out of town. So I might watch next week. But yeah, just little small stuff I might take to the laundry and wash. But other than that, I done got all my chores done. And baby, I've had more time. I have time today. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting better with this organization stuff, just not the spur of the moment. I'm good at popping up and doing things spur of the moment. But if you do put things in perspective and you do organize your time, you get a lot of things done. I'm starting to notice that because I be on some spur of the moment kind of shit. I'll be like, well, damn, I'm sitting here. Well, let me go wash clothes. But wait a minute, I got maybe an hour to get on YouTube. Wait, hold on. What you doing? So yeah. I be on some spur of the moment kind of stuff. It's TV. Tonight is a book. I'm actually gonna read tonight. I got my television worked. I didn't see what I need to see. I'm gonna actually read a book tonight. I'm gonna take a nice bath and read a book tonight. I said I was gonna do that. Take a nice little bubble bath. Give Tristan a nice little cool down as well, and kind of allow him to read his books. He got some books he ain't read yet, so allow him to read his books, and we probably solo dolo cuddle buddle tonight and read books tonight. Tonight might be a reading book night. It's a novel that I definitely need to get in that I haven't got in. I did do my homework, so I don't have any homework assignments so far, but I might get some tomorrow. So I want to be well rested for what they got to offer on that note. Well rested, and I figured if I start my homework on Sunday, I'll have it finished by Wednesday. That gives me enough time to do everything else. But if I procrastinate on Tuesday, if I don't do no homework until Monday or Tuesday, then I'll be scrambling during the week. And then by the weekend, which is when assignments due on that Sunday, I don't have time to do tarot because I'm too busy trying to force homework in. So, like I said, I'm getting more organized than anything. Getting very much so organized. I'm actually teaching my son how to make his own lunches, which that's challenging first thing in the morning because he's not a morning person. But me and his teacher got a strategy going because that does help out while I'm getting his clothes together and stuff like that. And after he get it out the shower, he get dressed, start being more responsible and making his own lunch. It's like the free will thing. So we got this thing going. She had told Tristan, okay, make your lunch and then bring me an orange. So, he's all excited and stopped by that. So we'll see if the attitude changes in the morning. My son do not like to get up. And that means if he's gotten all his sleep, he still don't like to get up. So he's not a morning person. He's not. Baby, I get more lip in the morning than I ever get. Okay? He's not a morning person. He's not. He's not a morning person. Mm-mm. He is not. He don't like to be messed with. He likes to get up on his own time. He will holler, wait a minute! Quick. Okay? He, baby. I be wanting to just, him in the morning. Because, baby, I'm screaming and he's screaming back. Wait a minute. I'm trying to wake up. He's not a morning person. He's not. Lily Cruz, hello. Love and money, please, this month. What about love and money? I understand what you're asking, Lily. I don't get it. Be transparent. Make me understand. Talk, Lily. Talk. The energy, please. The energy, please, on what? The energy, please, on what? We're at Cash App PayPal question. If you would like a question, let me be transparent now. If you would like a question on your love and money, the description tab is at the bottom. It's $10 Cash App or PayPal question. Personals are 30 all the way between now and Sunday. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Emergency breaking forecast, top to bottom. What's the temperature outside first? What's the weather like? Weather. What's for dinner? I had chicken salad. Tristan had pizza. I had chicken salad. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I had chicken salad. I had a chicken salad from Walmart, that rotisserie chicken with the mayonnaise and stuff in it. It's actually good. And that's what I ate. That's what I ate on dry raw bread with lettuce and tomato. I had made a sandwich out of it, and that's what I was doing when you were texting me. I was eating that before I got on here. Tristan, on the other hand, he had pizza, pepperoni pizza, 79. It's almost 80 degrees here. So y'all trying to tell me? No? Okay. Next week it's gonna start dropping. Okay. I was like, y'all trying to tell me we're gonna go from almost hot weather to dropping down to the low weather? You've been waiting for Burger King since 11 o'clock. Holy crap. That's a long time to be waiting on Burger King. You sure it's coming? That's a long time. That is a very long time to be waiting on Burger King, honey. I don't think so either. I don't think it's coming, boo boo. I don't think it's coming. Dang, that's a long time. So you've been waiting on Burger? Yeah, that's a long time. It might not be coming, friend. It might not be coming. Oh, the wedding was more. See, that's that pick your battle thing. Like people be, that's that pick your battle thing. Like people be really, really, really have to. It's different from everybody. Like circumstances is different. Like when it comes to that, picking your battle not only means you got to know like who you're working with. People are working with different people as well. And at the end of the day, yeah, that was more important than the Burger King. Yeah, absolutely. Those are the pros and cons that how they say, do. It all depends on what you sign up for. Here's the thing, what you sign up for. Now, once you notice that you signed up for it, and you feel like your Burger King is more important, two things can happen. You can get up and go get your own Burger King, or you can wait patiently, or you can set some ground rules about your Burger King. There's many of things you can do. Okay, there's many of things you can do. It all depends on who you dealing with. Now, you've been waiting on Burger King until 11. I would have, me personally, now here dealing with me, I would have got up and got my own. Okay, that's just me. But things different. People think different. People move different. And I've grown, and this is growing to understand people. This is growing. There's not a good or bad thing about it. Everybody has their tolerance. It all depends on what you can tolerate. It all depends. Like my tolerance in relationships has really gotten from many. I see the walk because I remember my mom at this age. I do remember like it was yesterday when she was my age. Okay. I do remember it. I do remember the motions that we went through. I do remember how she moved. I was really close to her. So am I acting like Dorothy right now? Of course. Okay. I'll be like, damn, sometimes I'll be like, damn, you act like your mama. You know what I'm saying? I do say that to myself. It's just like that generation that runs through your bloodline. I'll find me something else to eat. Yeah, see, that's an option. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who it is. I always tell people, when you're dealing with other people, what works for me may not work for you. You might have other options. You may have other pros and cons. Okay, especially dealing with people. There's options. I tell people all the time, you got choices and you got options when it comes to me because I'm damn sure gonna use mine. I'm damn sure gonna use them. Okay, so I would advise you to do the same. Oh, my kitty cat. But waiting for Burger King since 11 o'clock, yeah, you might want to find you something else to eat. You might want to find you something else. I've just ate my turkey. I thought about getting on TikTok, but I'm not. I'm not gonna get on TikTok no more today. I'm tired. I want to read my book. I want to take a nice bath. I want to relax. I want to chill. Yep, I do. I want to do all that. All that. It's a Saturday night. All that. I'll be back at it tomorrow. I'll be on YouTube tomorrow. TikTok, I'm not going to do because in the morning, I have something else that I would rather do in the morning. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Gonna give this a couple of more minutes and then I'm gonna go find my kid. He's probably taking a nap. He's quiet in there. I don't hear no banging, no wall rumbling, so he's probably taking a nap. You're gonna find some food. Yeah, yeah. You need it's down to 8 o'clock your time. Yeah, he's quiet. Yeah, he's probably done gotten girl. He's getting real good at taking his own naps, getting in the bed. He's gotten really responsible when it comes to that. Which I'm proud of him on that. He's gotten real responsible when he wakes up to go get his own cereal. But see that here's the thing about it. When he wakes himself up, when God wakes him up, however you look at it, on his own free will, I get a better response. It's the 5:30 in the morning that he's not with, and I'm starting to realize that he just only has one more year. Friday I talked to his teacher about the at the parents conference when I went up to the school on Friday to talk specifically about Tristan, and I've let them know that this is the last year, 2028. After 2028, Tristan will be homeschooled. This soon as he finished the higher learning schooling and getting like the basics down, the ABCs, the one, two, threes, the reading, just basic words and stuff like that. She's given me a lot of material where Tristan does not like to write. He knows the word, but he don't like to write it. Okay, and he does get an attitude about things he does not like to do. Um, especially waking up and writing. He don't like to write. Okay, I don't know if he doesn't like his handwriting. I don't know. He knows the word. He knows how to spell it, and he knows how to write it. Does he like to do it? No. And see, that may be the problem. But here goes nothing. We're working on him with that. But, I let her know after this coming up year, he will be homeschooled. So, I'm just kind of, how they say, getting to know him and his own personality and things that he likes to do and things he don't like to do. So as a mother, I do have more teacher conference meetings more than other parents because I am about to homeschool my kid. I need to know he don't like to write. I need to get him in habit of writing, and stuff like that because I need him to be able to get up, responsibly do his homework without me being over his shoulder. Wah, 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 wah. So only person can really tell me that is the teacher. So yeah, I had a lack. Well, I didn't need to. I asked for it. And Friday was it, and she was telling me that he does not like the rain. I was feeling that, but I had to be sure about it. I had to be sure about it, you know. But okay, y'all, let's get up off here. Take what resonates, eat the rest. Thank you guys for all the likes and love to share. You can follow me on the platform. Anything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Okay, please like, love, share, and hype up the video. Cash out, PayPal, question, or available. Personals are available as well. Until we meet again, be safe. Same time, same back channel.